What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the My Player Career Mode. Today, guys, we have the final game of the league campaign, followed up by the Copa de España final, and I'm going to save the Champions League final up against Barcelona for its own individual episode tomorrow. Well, in the next episode anyway, but that's all to come later on today. If I show you, of course, we've already secured the league title, as you can see by the points there with 2 games to go. So what we're going to go ahead now is we are going to go ahead, I think, in terms of our player statistics, if I'm over 30 goals, which I'm bang on, I'm going to go ahead and sim the first game of today's episode, because this game up against Guion here, I'm not too bothered about it. I don't really want to have to play it, so I'm going to sim it, and we'll see what happens in this one here, as we did pick up a 3-1 win. Not too bad. But the most important bit is that Copa de España final up against Barcelona. We do not want to lose it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and play this one as we can see ourselves lift the trophy, of course, because that's what you're all here to see in La Liga trophy. And then we will go ahead and we'll play that Copa de España final up against Barcelona. So without further ado, guys, we're going to go straight into today's video. Alright, guys, this is the last time we're going to be playing at the Santiago Bernabéu this season. We are hopefully going to grab ourselves a victory here, and hopefully I can grab myself a goal as well. So that is the league table. As you can see, only lost 2 games all season long, both of them coming at the hands of Nastic, which is, again, frustrating. But, you know, we'll see what happens. If you remember back as well, guys, in the previous episode, Martial was told that he's not needed at the club. However, he's playing today for us, so maybe it's going to be his last game that he features in before he does, in fact, go and leave Real Madrid here. So, of course, as always, guys, I will try to show you both teams so you can see who is playing for who. Our team is pretty much one of the normal teams that you would have seen throughout the majority of this season here at Real Madrid. But it would be nice to give the fans something to go home happy about. It'd be nice to score as well. We're currently sat on 30 league goals for the season, so if we could get another one here, that'd be pretty cool to do. You know, like I said, it'd be nice to send the fans home happy. Well, they're going to go home happy anyway, with the fact that we're lifting the trophy no matter what happens here at the Santiago Bernabéu. But it would be nice to do it in a winning fashion. That is the team Zaragoza do have. I'm going to be honest, I don't recognise any of the names in there. So I'm not really too bothered with any of those guys there. So we'll see anyways, guys, what happens in the first game of today's episode. Let's go. Here we go. Possible chance in the making here for us. Defender just allowed me to run straight through. Strike coming in. Straight at the goalkeeper, though. I was waiting for the run on the left-hand side. I don't know where Anthony Martial was. Maybe he was in the penalty area. Yes, he was. He was over on the right-hand side. I was waiting for the left winger to make the run. It didn't come in the end. I didn't really have too much to do there, so the strike was straight at the keeper. I don't know why Marcelo didn't give me the run down the left either, so I'm a bit pissed off about that, really. But anyway, chance, goal. Wow. That was unexpected. It is actually Lucas Silva with it as well. He was weird because he managed to bring it down somehow while he was running towards the goal. Yeah, really strange, and that's got to be one of the most lackadaisical clearances or attempted clearances I've ever seen. Just sticking a shoulder out and saying, yeah, and what, as it goes in the back of the net anyway. Wow, we lead here by 1-0, so potentially going to win our final game of the season, but he wasn't anything to do with me, and that was a really, really weird goal. The way he could bring it down whilst he was running into the area was pretty strange, but credit to him. Nice finish at the end of it as well. Martial on the ball. Put that through the gap. There he goes. Nice pass as well, and I've got it under control. What the hell just happened there? I thought the keeper had put it in his own net. Oh, wow, that was close. It looked really weird from this angle, but it looked as if the keeper had put it in his net until I realised it had just gone outside of the post and it will be a corner instead. But yeah, strange. Brought it down on my chest really nicely, actually. I need some support from somewhere, though. It hasn't come just yet. And eventually it did come in, but every pass line was really close, so I had to really take it away. Flick that through there. Right-footed strike, got to come in. It's actually left-footed. What a save by the keeper. I don't know why my guy took it with his left foot instead of his right. He really should have hit that right-footed across the keeper. Good stop in the end, though. Have to credit him where credit's due. Nice stop. There we go, guys. 90 minutes on the clock. That is the end of the game. A 1-0 win here through a Lucas Silva goal. It means as well we get to lift the La Liga title for the first time in our Real Madrid career. It's our second time doing it, of course, because we already won it at Valencia. But it is our first time doing it here at Real Madrid. And it will be the veteran, the legend, Sergio Ramos, who will get to lift that trophy as captain of Real Madrid as the boys celebrate here. Us with the long locks, if you will. And yeah, I guess it was to be expected. You know, when we came to Real Madrid, if we weren't to win the league, that would be seen as a problem. So the fact that we did, I don't think we complain too much. That was nicely done by us here. So you can see Ramos at the back there getting ready to lift the Liga Santander title as you can see the rest of the lads getting involved here as well. I'm pretty happy with this, but that wasn't what we came in this episode for. That was not the aim of today's episode. The aim of today's episode is the Copa de España final, of course. That is the El Clasico. And, not to mention, it is the first El Clasico of a doubled bill, because we've got them in the Copa de España, then we've got them in the Champions League, as there is the title lifted by Sergio Ramos, who probably will not be a football player by next year, because I think he's probably going to retire at this stage now. But there you go anyway, guys. One trophy lifted in today's episode, but we already knew that we'd won that one. Now it's all over to the Copa de España final, where we'll be taking on FC Barcelona. El Clasico. Let's do it, guys. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys are as well. And I'm hoping it will be a very, very entertaining game. I just honestly, guys, do not know what I need to do to impress the manager. Look at this. Again, manager unimpressed with Wood's performances. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. I am dominating, and you're saying this about me. Like, I'll show you my squad report, of course, and stuff after the next episode. But I'm getting frustrated, man, because the manager's just not... He doesn't have faith in me anymore, and it's getting on my nerves. But as you can see, guys, international-wise, the England FA announced their squad for the FIFA World Cup. It is Jack Butland, Jordan Pickford, Nick Clark, who I have no idea who Nick Clark is, Nathaniel Klein, John Stones, Chris Smalling, Luke Shaw, Callum Chambers, Phil Jones, Cameron Borthwick-Jackson, and Michael Keane as well. Midfielders are Eric Dyer, Dele Alli, Ross Barkley, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Raheem Sterling, Lewis Cook actually in there as well, formerly of Leeds, Jack Wilshere, Jesse Lingard, and the forwards of myself, Marcus Rashford, Harry Kane, and Adam Armstrong. So, a decent side there. Can it win the second World Cup of our career? You know, can it win the third ever World Cup for England? Only time will tell. But before that, guys, as I mentioned, the all-important El Clasico coming up now here. Well, I guess the second least important El Clasico coming up, because the most important is that Champions League final. But yeah, it would be nice to get our hands on the Copa de España. But having already won it once, I would much prefer to take home that Champions League. I would gladly take a defeat here to Barcelona if it meant we were guaranteed a win in that Champions League final. But regardless, guys, we'll see what happens here. Let's go. El Clasico for the Copa de España final. It is here. Alright, guys, here we go. Copa de España final. That is how the two teams made this stage of it. They took down Atletico Madrid. We took down, was it Celta Vigo? No, it wasn't. I can't remember who it was. You know, with the last Palmas one going at the same time, yeah, it gets kind of blurred. But, again, Anthony Martial is in the starting 11, even though he was told, of course, last episode that he could leave the club. I'm looking at this Barcelona side. I'm seeing a couple of faces I recognise in there, and I'm thinking to myself, this is going to be tough. Neymar, of course, their star man. I'm not quite sure what their entire lineup looks like. There it is on your screen. No Messi, no Suarez. Okay. Kevin De Bruyne, Neymar, Paco Alcácer, Verratti, Samper, Busquets, Digne, Koulibaly, Laporte, Roberto, and ter Stegen. So there is no Messi and no Suarez. I mean, I understand Suarez, but I wonder where Messi is. Unless Messi's retired now, that could be what he has done. But actually, I'm not sure if he has, you know. Anyways, there's no Messi. Fair enough. Fair play. So, yeah, guys. We'll see anyways. That is our team, of course. And I have to say, Zidane has gone with a very strong lineup. And you've got to remember, guys, the Champions League final against Barcelona is only 6 days after this. So, I'm hoping we don't pick up any injuries. Certainly not to myself. I've probably jinxed it now. I shouldn't have said that. Just please don't pick up an injury. I want to win the Champions League final. Please do not pick up an injury here, man. That would be an absolute Mickey take if we got injured here and couldn't play in that Champions League final. Anyways, let's go, boys. El Clasico final. Let's go. Already a chance. A minute in here. I've got a chance to strike one. I had to just hit it. I stole the ball from a defender. Had no other real option there. There was nobody up with me because it happened very, very quickly. But early signs, very, very poor at the back. If you remember the first time we beat Barcelona, or the only time we beat Barcelona here at Real Madrid, it was a mistake by their centre-backs that gave me a chance. So they'll have to be on top form here. Otherwise, it could happen again. Great ball. James Rodriguez now. I'm here for him, but he's going to give it away straight to Koulibaly. He's got to make a better decision there, James. First chance potentially here for Barcelona as Roberto goes down the right-hand side. What can he do from this, though, is the question. It is still the fullback, giving it out to Sergi Samper. Gives it to Kevin De Bruyne, striking! Oh, my word, what a goal! Kevin De Bruyne has just scored an absolute worldie for Barcelona as he gives them the lead in this Copa de España final. Oh, my word. Wow. First time volley. Oh my word. Do you know what? I can't even complain. If we go on to lose this to that goal there, sensational. What a strike from Kevin De Bruyne. I'm stunned. Oh my god. Well, pressure's on us now, boys. We controlled the early part of this game. We were on top in the first 15 minutes. Barcelona's first attack, and they go and score. What a strike that was, though. Pass across the face goal. Someone put it in. There it is. 1-1 straight away. 28 minutes on the clock. Anthony Martial equals the score at 1-1. Kevin De Bruyne's sensational opening goal is cancelled out by a nice ball across the face of goal from me. And Anthony Martial taps it in at the back post. As you can see, guys, I was very quiet for that. I was just trying to bide my time and try and concentrate on what I needed to do. And geez, man, this has been an unbelievable start to this Copa de España final. If the Champions League final's anything like this, what a game we are in store for again. Just remember, guys, we're doing this all again in 6 days' time in the Champions League final. Martial makes the score 1-1. We're back all square. This has been a really, really strange start to this Copa de España final. No, honestly, guys, I just, the ball came to the edge of the area and I saw somebody on there and I was thinking, not again. Variety skied it, it's okay, but seriously, man, we have had no possession in this half. Barcelona have controlled it, but at the end of the day, you don't need possession to score, you just need to create chances. But we haven't really done that either. Ball over the top now to the left-hand side where I've made the run. It is on the stroke of half-time here, and I've got nobody up in support just yet, so I've had to cut it back. And I've gone inside of 2 players. I don't know what's happened. They've allowed me to take the space, and I've still got it here. And no, never mind. It's half-time whistle goes. 1-1 at half-time. Second half, hopefully, we'll come out and find that goal. Imagine going to penalties in this game, guys. How cool would that be? Chances opened up. Space has opened up. Oh, what a save for Ter Stegen. Jeez, man. The space just opened up for me to strike it. I hit it, and Ter Stegen made a very, very good save. Credit to him. But, yeah, again, questionable Barca defending. They just didn't really commit themselves and allow me to just exploit the space as Kevin De Bruyne goes down the right-hand side. Get the ball off him, please. Thank you very much. Let's go again. Good work. Varane takes it away. Martial, make that run. There it is. Anthony Martial's made it. I've played it across to him as well. What can the Frenchman do with it is the question. He's giving it off. No, it's overran from James, but has he got hold of it? Yes, he has. James Rodriguez, what are you going to do with it, though? James, still James. Nice ball. Bryant with the header. Oh, it's wide of the post. It's hit the side netting. That's been probably the second best chance of this second half. Of course, the first one going to me, but I have to say, when Barca get the ball, they're having a lot of possession, but they're not quick in creating chances. We're the complete opposite as we've gone onto all-out attack. Are you kidding me? I don't know if that's a good call, Zinedine, mate, because we have been on the back foot for a lot in terms of possession-wise. We just need to create something up the other end. Here we go. Potentially another chance for us. Brandt with the ball now. Through the gap. I'm running. I'm sprinting through. Right footed potentially here. Got a chance. And there it is. We scored. Oh, my word. I do not believe it. We're on all-out attack, and if you remember, guys, they don't switch it down even if you score. Completely against the possession ruling. As I've said, you know, you don't need possession to win the game. The ball comes through. It was a fantastic pass. I was in a foot race up against Laporte, and we beat him to it. Wow, we've got the goal that could potentially be the winning goal in El Clasico. What do you have to say about that, Zidane? Are you going to come out and attack me in the media now? We'll see about that. Anyways, guys, 74 minutes on the clock, 16 to go. We lead 2-1. Boy, this has been a very tense final. I think it's made even more tense by the fact that it is an El Clasico final, rather than it being like a Sevilla or an, you know, somebody like that. Because of the fact it's El Clasico, it makes it that little bit more tense. So, yeah, this has been an interesting final. I'm glad it's been this competitive, actually, because both teams have had the chances, and both teams, you know what, have played well. So either team could win this one, in my opinion, but we are the ones in front at the moment, and we've still got a little bit of time to possibly get a second here. The ball comes through to James, strikes one. What a save by Ter Stegen. He has certainly earned his salary today. Some phenomenal saves from the German keeper, and that is just added to it. What a save that is. Decent by James, but we've got 10 minutes to hold on here, guys. Crossing one into the area. It's cleared away by Koulibaly. Only as far as Andre Gomez, who I picked it up from his clearance. And I've got away from a man here. And I'm still going. And I've still got the ball here. I'm going to try and play this across the face of goal. And it's come across. And nobody's there to tap it in. I thought somebody was going to go near post and nobody did. Oh, no. What an all-out attacking Zinedine, mate. Why have you not swapped it down? Neymar into the middle. Courtois there. Wow, this is what I mean. He needs to take it off all-out attacking. We've got the second goal. We lead. That could have been so bad. Nice ball out wide. There is Rodriguez trying to whip one into the centre. I can't get on the end of it like that, but I've stolen it from the defender. I might take this in a corner, guys. We've got a few minutes to go. I'm going to take this in corner. Andre Gomez is the one to come and challenge me for it. But you know what? Sometimes you have to do the really bad stuff to get the victory here. And if that's what it means, guys, 90 minutes on the clock. I am willing to take this in the corner and play about with Gomez here and still. Anyways, that is it, guys. The Copa de España is in the hands of Real Madrid. Jeez, man. That final was tough, I have to say. But do you know what? We do it all again in 6 days' time. Another El Clasico for the biggest prize in club football that is the Champions League. You know what? If this final's anything to go by, that one's going to be tough. Let's see anyways. I'm hoping we will get the job done there. But the job was done here. After an unbelievable Kevin De Bruyne strike, we've ran out 2-1 winners. I got the winning goal as well. So as I said, hopefully that shuts up Zinedine and makes him have second thoughts about attacking me in the media, as it will be Rafael Varane, the man to lift the trophy on this occasion. We were stood in front of him. I was hoping maybe I'd get the chance, but nope. It is going to be the Frenchman, our skipper. There you go. I am with Isco there. And here we go, guys. The second trophy of today's episode being hoisted in the air by us. And there is the Copa de España for the second time in our career as a striker. So there we go. 2 Copa de Españas. Are we about to make it our first Champions League trophy? You'll have to catch me for the next episode of that. You know what? I am very, very nervous going into it because this game was not easy and we were behind. We came back from 1-0 down to win it 2-1. So that Champions League final is going to be tough. I'm expecting that. It's going to be competitive. Barcelona are certainly going to have to play that little bit extra because they weren't good enough today in terms of what they did. They had a lot of the ball, didn't create enough with it. We were the complete opposite, didn't have much of the ball, but created a fair few chances for us. And at the end of the day, all you need to do is score them. So that's exactly what we did here. So yeah, guys, fantastic way to end this episode off. Copa de España winners. I will show you the match facts from that game just to give you guys a quick rundown. Look at that. Actually, in the end, I tell you what, possession was very even, you know. First half, I think we had 39 to their kind of, I think we had 39 to their 61, and we were dominated in that respect. But second half, we came out and we matched them. Apart from, of course, the shots-wise, they were shocking in that respect. But we were a little bit better. I'm happy to have got the goal, guys. But as I said, if this is anything to go by, that Champions League final is going to be tense and tough. So, yeah. Hopefully, I'll see you all for that episode very, very soon. Make sure you watch it. You will not want to miss it, guys. Vital game in my career. Honestly, we've never reached one, and I want to win it. So, if we were to lose it to our arch rivals in Barcelona, that would be seriously, seriously, seriously heartbreaking. But you can see, the player of the competition in terms of the Copa de España was actually myself. I won the competition player of the competition. Yeah, I've said competition about 4 times there. I got the top scorer award of the La Liga as well with 30 league goals, which is pretty, you know, kind of to be expected. I don't know who actually got player of the tournament, though. I'm not quite sure who got that. So, yeah. But in all honesty, guys, I'm happy we finished the way we did. But we've still got the Champions League final to come. So, I'll see you all for that episode very, very soon. You do not want to miss it. I'll catch you all then. Adios.